I wonder why I'm going to write this book. First reason, because Sir Henry Curtis and Captain John Good asked me. Second reason, because I'm laid up here at Durban with the pain in my left leg. Ever since that confounded lion got hold of me, I've been liable to this trouble. It's a hard thing, when one has shot 65 lions or more, as I have in the course of my life, that the 66th should chew your leg like a quid of tobacco. Third reason, because I want my boy Harry, who's over there in London studying to become a doctor, to have something to amuse him and keep him out of mischief for a week or so. Hospital work must sometimes grow rather dull, and this history will put a little life into things for a day or two, while Harry is reading of our adventures. Fourth reason, and last, because I'm going to tell the strangest story that I remember. It may seem a queer thing to say, especially considering that there's no woman in it, except Fulata. Stop, though. There is Gagaoola, if she was a woman and not a fiend. But she was 100 at least, and therefore not marriageable, so I don't count her. At any rate, I can safely say that there is not a petticoat in the whole history. Now to make us start. I, Allan Quartermain, of Durban, Natal, gentleman, make oath and say, somehow it doesn't seem quite the right way to begin a book. And besides, am I a gentleman? At any rate, I was born a gentleman, though I've been nothing but a poor travelling trader and hunter all my life. Whether I've remained so, I know not. You must judge of that. Heaven knows I've tried. I've killed many men in my time, but only in self-defence. I hope it will not be brought up against me when my clock strikes. Well, it is 18 months or so since first I met Sir Henry Curtis and Captain Good. It was in this way. I'd been elephant hunting up beyond Bamangwato. Everything went wrong that trip, and to top up with, I got the fever badly. So as soon as I was well enough, I trekked down to the diamond fields, sold such ivory as I had, together with my wagon and oxen, discharged my hunters, and took the postcart to the Cape. After spending a week in Cape Town, I determined to go back to Natal by the Dunkeld, and that afternoon we weighed and put to sea. Among the passengers who came on board were two who excited my curiosity. One, a gentleman of about 30, was perhaps the biggest-chested and longest-armed man I ever saw. He had yellow hair, a thick yellow beard, and large grey eyes set deep in his head. I never saw a finer-looking man. Somehow he reminded me of an ancient Dane. Curiously, I found out afterwards that he was indeed of Danish blood. Sir Henry Curtis, for that was the big man's name, reminded me strongly of somebody else, but at the time I could not remember who it was. The other man, who stood talking to Sir Henry, was stout and dark, and of quite a different cut. I ascertained that he was a naval officer. His name was Good, Captain John Good. He was very neat and very clean-shaved, and he always wore an eyeglass in his right eye. At first I thought he used to sleep in it, but afterwards I found that he put it in his trousers pocket when he went to bed, together with his false teeth.